Hey guys, let's do a reset of the kitchen while I give y'all a story time featuring my nephew Legend. And hi, if you're new here, my name is Kira. I'm just a ghetto girl from Chicago. So I'm gonna give y'all this story time about how I got stabbed, y'all. So I want to say this had to been maybe like about a good some years ago. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I only had two kids. So one day, me and my homie or whatever, we was outside or whatever, and we was on Houston, and I ended up bumping into this dude or whatever. So he, called himself trying to talk to me and shit like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. We ended up exchanging numbers, all that shit, whatever, whatever. So few days after that, I ended up calling him up, talking to him and shit. So he like, he wanted to come kick it with me and da 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 da. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I ended up bringing my homie with me too at the time, and he had his friend. So we ended up going to his grandma crib. So we down in the basement at the grandma crib. Now it's just the four of us or whatever. So I heard a little rustling bumping whole time. It was his baby mama. She ended up coming in the door or whatever. When she came in though, she came downstairs and she saw all us downstairs and she started being disrespectful, calling us all our names and shit, calling us bitches and shit or whatever. So his people, they respect her or whatever. So, they like, come on, y'all could just go ahead and leave or whatever. But he was leaving with us. So as I'm going up the stairs or whatever, she behind me, but she still talking shit or whatever. And his uncle was like holding her back. So she called, I'm like, you ain't got to call us no bitches or no shit like that. She called us a bitch again. So I kicked back hard as hell, like wham. And my foot damn near hit her in the face, but it didn't because she ducked or whatever. So whole time she tried to get at me, but the uncle was still holding her back. So we get up out the house or whatever. We end up going to the car. She get to coming to the car and shit or whatever, like that, trying to fight him and fight me and all this. But he still skidded up off on her ass. He like, man, I don't even fuck with shorty like that. You know what I'm saying? This is what he telling me. So we still ended up going out having a good time. So I want to say a little bit after that, like few days after that or whatever, we ended up linking again. But this time it was just me and him. So we had a good ass time, good night or whatever. We ended up back at the grandma crib. So now we laying in the bed, we sleep, y'all. And so you know how you be, dreaming, but stuff be happening outside your dream, but you be dreaming that it be happening, but it be happening for real. So I was dreaming that somebody was like splashing water on me. So I open my motherfucking eyes, G, and I look around and I ain't see nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't think shit of it. I close my motherfucking eyes. I go back to sleep. So I, kind of like doze off a little bit more. But now I hear the sound of somebody squeezing the spray bottle and I feel the water on me. So now I open my motherfucking eyes. When I open my eyes, I pop up. The bitch jump in the bed. And when she get in the bed, when she jump in, she jump over me with her legs open and I'm in between her legs. So next thing you know, I feel a sharp ass pain in my head, like boom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, what the fuck is that? Or whatever. So when I realized who it was or whatever, I slammed my ass hard as hell. She hit the wall and slashed in between the bed. So now I hurry up and get up to my feet. I grab the bitch or whatever and I get the binking her ass like hard as hell. Dink, 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 dink. Till I get, to the floor. Cause like I said, we are on the bed. So now I'm trying to get to the floor so I could get more balance. Y'all. Now, at this point, she trying to swing, but she really can't because I'm knocking her ass out. I end up throwing the bitch in the motherfucking head like y'all. When I put her in the head like the bitch arms is, free. So next thing I know, I feel a sharp ass pain in my shoulder. I'm like that or whatever. Then I feel it again in the crease of my armpit or whatever. I let her ass go. I'm like, oh, this bitch stabbing me. So by this time, the nigga, he woke now. You know what I'm saying? He up now. So now he trying to get us apart or whatever. When he did get us apart or whatever, because I let her go. So that's how he like stepping between us. As he stepping between us, I grabbed I looked on the dresser and I grabbed the motherfucker 2x4 and I whacked the dog shit out that bitch in her motherfucking head twice. So now, by this time, now the uncle then came up in there or whatever, and he split us up or whatever. So he grabbed her, pulled her upstairs or whatever. She going all off, cussing and loud and all this shit. And that's when I realized I feel the blood coming down from my forehead, y'all. The bitch then stabbed me in my head with a prong fork. When I tell y'all that bitch had 3 fucking things. She had the prong fork and 2 knives, y'all. She stabbed me with 3 different fucking objects, y'all. Like the shit was so fucking crazy. And I'm like, she doing all this over her baby daddy. Like, gee, and then I didn't even know her. I didn't know nothing about her. I didn't know she wasn't my friend or none of that shit. And I'm like, damn, G, you gonna jump on me? You gonna stab me over this nigga like the dick that good? Like the shit was crazy, y'all. Like I swear to God, when I tell y'all, it was like a fucking movie, G. Like I was really tripping the fuck out. Like I can't believe this really happened like this, y'all. I swear to God. Like it was so crazy, I promise you. But y'all, I'm just like, hecky nah. Like when I think about that shit, G, I just be like, damn, I can't believe that really fucking happened. Like it really happened like that. It went down like that. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, y'all, I have not seen her. And that was a long, when I tell y'all, maybe like my daughter is 19 years old now. Like that had to be like a good 17 years ago, y'all, when that shit happened. Like that was so fucking crazy. And I have not seen that girl to this day. I have not seen her or him. Well, I seen him a little bit afterwards, you know. We messed around again maybe for like a year or so after that, but I haven't seen him either since, you know, since that. But yes, that was so crazy and wild as hell. That shit was like a fucking movie. Like I couldn't believe that shit. Like this bitch really stabbed me, bro. And right now to this day, I still have the scar. I don't have the scar in my armpit, but it's definitely still on my shoulder. The groove is still in there, everything. And he ended up going to the hospital and everything with me. He went to the hospital to make sure, you know, I was good. He stayed with me the whole day, all that. Like he did not leave my side. Like that was so crazy. But I want to take the time out to thank y'all for watching my video, listening to my rant. And the reason why I said feature on my nephew, because he was talking to me the whole time I was recording this video. And there he is. Bye.